art worthy, O Lord, to receive glory, honor, and power. For thou art created, all things are for thy pleasure, they are and were created. Who is like unto thee? O Lord, who is like unto thee? O Lord, amongst the gods, who is like thee? Glorious in holiness, fearful in praises, doing wonders, hallelujah. O Lord, my God, how excellent is your name in all the earth. How excellent is your name. Greetings, Southern Cameroonians. I know go dey long very much for life. Yeah, I know when people hear Prince start talk, immediately some people they just like for get their own negative thoughts. Yeah, and but me, I'm a very straightforward person. Yeah, and the Ambazonia would be not be an Ambazonia of blackmail. It's not an Ambazonia of sabotage. It's not an Ambazonia of anything. Now, I don't observe most of all of you your comments under my post, especially when I'm at work. Greetings. And I mostly see some people that they want to say they could use the instigation of tribalism on Prince. You can call me that. I don't care. So long as my heart is pure. Yeah. So long as my heart is pure, you can give me a name. I don't care the name you give me. But you know, there are many people who have accused me of saying Prince J.Carr doesn't speak the merciful truth again. Yeah, but time has come when I will say many things with time. Yeah, I will say many things which, if some people in this revolution don't take time, they will not be able to sit where they are. I've been very long and I've never come out of merciful truth. But the truth I want to tell you all is, we all fight for this revolution to honor our people. That's the truth. Nobody in this revolution, you see me here, I always tell you guys, you see me in this place, I don't earn a kobo. But I know people in this revolution that have made millions. I know people in this revolution that have made millions from this revolution. But I don't care about their millions they have made. I don't care about their money they have made. I don't care about their houses they have built. But what I care about is my dignity. What I care about is my respect. What I care about is what my people will take me to remember for once joining this revolution. Now, if you can play with anything you want to play with in this revolution, but never play against my respect the way my own people look at me. Never play with that, because I might be quiet, but all of us, whether you like it or not, whether you call me a tribalist, whether you call me what, if anyone fights for this revolution, those with pure heart, they fight it for the interest of their people. And that's what all we will do, fight. If somebody is quiet and sees his own people don't fight, it worries you. Now, I've always said it that me, I'm somebody which I'm very slow to talk. But when I talk, or when you make me look stupid in front of my people, then I have a reason to react. You see, most of you now come over to FACO. I read your comments and you say, whoever does the action in FACO, whoever takes the glory is for our revolution. It's good when people do action. It's good. But you know one thing about action, when actions are being done? Actions are done as a source of motivation. Actions are being carried out to motivate people towards a cause. Most of you don't know what happens in the background. Most of you have just realized why maybe Prince J. just changed all of a sudden. No. Most of you just ask why the strange support for maybe the new security chief, Reverend Asson, which maybe I don't like calling her name all the time. Better I call Faku Security Council. Most of you have just surprised. You want to know why. But there are many things which have been going on in this revolution. Many things which have been very, very quiet. Very quiet. None of you in this revolution want to support this revolution and watch your own people suffer, or watch your own people be ridiculed, or watch your own people be used for fools. No. This revolution came as a source to liberate our people. Now, most of you have been giving negative ideas about certain things, because I will change now for Pidgin, man, not talk for English. They always, people, the way that they talk truth for this revolution, you get some people, the way you know, and I know they see their face for outside. Their work, they for pick their phone, take their money where they don't work, put credit, they call people for back, for destroy people, their image. That's what some people do, eh? There are many Ambazonians, them, like I be talk for some meeting yesterday. There are many Ambazonians, them, way they no one get nothing for do Facebook. They defy their interest for this revolution and for background. They mostly use now this their phone. Why we can't talk for now for Facebook? Then they look like fools. So that they take their phone, they put their credit, they mostly call people now for background, for sabotage, or they use WhatsApp. Now, this is it. Since the creation of Faku, I will leave this video here because the next time I see my brother Uchemba say, Prince J.K. and Nacho, we know they come live. People know they see we live again often. No man go and come live. No man go and do live show when he own house, no be tidy. No man. No man no go and come live or can do live show when your own backside. Activists for Facebook, where your own backside no clean. No be way people be take and cost me. I be come live all the time. I go raise money. I go divide them for everybody. But when you go back for my own county, my own home, it was messy. It was dirty. I raise money here. I give it for my own home. For me to get glory, at least. I know the benefit nothing. I work, I pay my Ambazonia fund, I pay the cut money for my bank account every month for this revolution. Some people where they don't just for back. Just for back where they know they do nothing for this revolution. They not even contribute. Some people where they want to know, not them. They never ever cancel, they can't raise. They know they contribute to 100. For example, I give one something for defense. People for defense, they can give 1,000 for support Amber World Draft. But another way, that 1,000 are just cadeau because when they go ask money for World Draft from Treasury for Ambazonia, now then they manage that money. So indirectly they'll get that 1,000 when they don't give them back for World Draft. But me as you, if I move, I don't pay my World Draft. If I pay 1,000 for World Draft, I know they get nothing. I don't get nothing back. Then now when you come up for mess with my own glory, when you come up for mess with my own glory, then you don't need me to smile. You don't need me to come up or you want to use the ideology of tribalism. See, I will say the only one thing I'm happy in this revolution, I say, we get some of our brothers them from, I use grassland. Some people they say no. Grassland are the name they will probably use them. Even though interim government don't cannot say savannah. Grassland. So our brother, some of our brothers from the grassland, they are very good orientated towards a free Ambazonia. Some others, they are very demonic, very hypocritical. Me, I'm somebody where I say it straight as it is. Some of our brothers from the grassland, they are well orientated. Because man, tomorrow, someone will go say, if I just say grassland, someone will go say all. No. There are some way that they're very orientated. They say the truth as it is. And if you ask me, I go name. But there are some few where that ancient style for funcha still there for them. There are some few where that ancient way for funcha is still there for them. Now, you know what they do? They go find a few them where they think like them. They coin them for come for Facebook. Now, we don't get some small worries of Fako no be the good. Me as an activist, when I don't see me even that Uchemba say Prince what did happen, you know, the come live. It's because I reach a point. I be this nation cup when I say the come Fako. Not be today I start meditate. I don't tell when I say some of una when I can she done for Facebook, when I look revolution at 2 days. Me, I did think about it. If you see my plan, now my book that I always show now this green book. I get my plan for this revolution the next 5 months. She don't start think about this nation cup long time ago, long time. Because I don't look all the comments. People they go wake up for Facebook, they go insult Prince J. Carr. Oh, una know the fight for Fako, una know the fight. Una know the fight. So the problem don't happen for Fako. Sylvester, we don't talk say if you want to talk, not ever include tribes. Sylvester can't tell we send our brothers and for up from the grassland they fight for Fako. Picking them for Fako, they know the fight. But where that me, it shocked me, move me. I bring out this small talk because when we discuss. So it shocked me because for the revolution, if when I look me throughout, when I ever see now what I say, Nambe read them and the Sikot Yannick them, some of them, for their words, them before they backslide out of this revolution, they be the right because Ambazonians, they know they ever like for question someone's attitude at a particular time. For example, if I ask una say, una don't ever see me for the last 4 years, I concentrate for Fako, like the way they concentrate. Me ask all una. And I believe this video make all una remain for you. Una never see me for last 4 years. I was needless. That's why when I see some person come online, I don't start to block them. Any man will come and say tribalist, I block you one time. Because if you do read person in fashion, you read person in mind, they go tell you the least person for this revolution you can talk that is Prince. For 4 years. Instead of 4 years, you know say most of the boys the way they don't build houses for Fako, where they don't kidnap where papa them for Fako, now our brothers where they fight for this revolution from the grassland. It's not about hatred, it's the truth. Even the interim government, no. Go and dig out their stories. You know say most of the boys, the way they own people, they are cocoa farms. That say man know they talk plenty thing online. But I did not care. I knew this talk what they tell about 1 year ago, but I was very quiet. Very quiet. But the disgrace and the shame, the insult, be too much. Ma ask all una for this revolution. Ma ask all una. If you look Mark Barata, you look Eric Tato. If you look play where they come out, una know they see action for the. They end their respect. But if you look me and Nachop for play where we come out, will end some respect? No. We know the end no respect. Look, Eric, despite say he don't be na compromised. Even Mark, despite say they na be chameleon. But look the region where they come out as activists. Even Tapang them. Even Kapo. Look play where they come out as activists. Fire they know. Fire they well. Now can't look for play with me and Nachop who come out. It's not tribalism, it's reality. There is nothing happening. There was nothing happening there. But I be there online, I do ask una money every day. I dey online, I dey come ask una money every day for support Fako. So that they don't call Fako na a barren land. But that time, I not be see most of una be the come defend. Yeah, I know say some Facebook then they win a La Republic, but I know read ones and two. I read ones and I know see none of una. Now, the one thing where it really bite my belly so much. Now, for this recent presidential degree or whatever, within almost 2 weeks, president can't do this thing. We don't talk say, okay, we lie low for president. If you see all the way they happen for Fako this time, all thing, we know the talk. All the way they happen for Fako, we dey very quiet. Because we don't prepare. President be talk say, no, say, you know, the deny no man, nobody do it thing. We dey very quiet. Now, I want to tell you one thing. I don't see the present attack on Reverend Asong, but that one no get nothing to do with me. But I want to tell you why the attack come because I know. Reverend Asong is an outspoken woman. And such person like her, either like me, I don't like to defend her. But she's an outspoken. I don't get details information on how he attack members for the interim government. For plenty things. That's why you see some people don't like you. And the worst thing I say, those where they act silent for behind, when they don't like you, their main job now for do WhatsApp calls. That's the truth. That's the truth. Even for Watan everything. Person will not like you. Oh, they know the camp, not say Facebook now waste. They define if you spend 3 hours for back, they call people for destroy you. We are problem for this Ambazonian. Some people don't like truth. And some people, they cover some others. Now, when I don't just wake up, say, Ambazonians know the ever she done for analyze. And I want to that it piss me off because those the way they don't backslide from this revolution, they always talk this thing before they want leave. They always talk this thing before they want leave. But most of una are there for this revolution. Una not ever ask una self, say, but why some people they use this thing? Why this person? Someday, una be she don't the hala Reverend Asong Lebi Alem. Today, oh, una the talk say, oh, I see some comments there for patriots for this revolution. No, Reverend Asong is a problem in Fako. But you don't go for that Fako, you don't go find out. Reverend Asong was a normal member in Fako. Normal member, he no open no post. Fombat was the security chief in Fako. For 2 years, Reverend Asong not ever open him up, question anything. He attend meeting like a normal member. He pay a contribution every month. Let me tell you. She was in Fako as a normal member for 2 years. He pay in money $50 every month. He don't care how they use them. Well, that time when I be the praise say Reverend Asong was doing good in Libya. I'm not so much praising her. Because now so I be praised from Batum, Sunday change. So man don't know people. But I want to tell you that she was in Fako for 2 years contributing as a floor member, not even in the ESCO, not even in anything. She attends meeting and stay quiet. And if they ask normal people to give, if I'm lying, all of them are there. All of them are there. By then, they were insulting all of us. Now, one mommy go bring Reverend Asong from Libya. Go wake up Reverend Asong, make can take Fako. Now, one mommy. Now, one mommy. And do you know when I change? Most of una two since una know the get time. I tell you. I say, always have your book. Because me, for this revolution, you see why are they stronger? Because I didn't know when my friends didn't change. But most of una, they always ask and say, if person change, una know they know. If things happen, una know they know. Some person, if you blackmail some person today, destroy this person, someone don't go ever, she don't say, but not be this person this. No will be the good thing about this person. Why suddenly these people just wake up, they talk bad? When some person will don't be good for revolution, people start wake up, they talk bad about that person. Before you conclude, try for ask and say, wait, it cause them. The Reverend Asong of the Lebi Alem and the Field Marshal, today don't be a singing topic for some members where they don't be thieves. Thieves. Thieves, even inside the government. Thieves. Thieves. Members, the way they don't torment people, they don't do things. And the one good thing I say, the way this interim government don't be, or the way this revolution don't be, some people, if you say, the way the interim government don't be, no fit touch them. Now, very fat lie. I'm not part of the government, I'm not part of the government. And the day where the dirty go high for up, when I not go like, because the interim government not be na people. The interim government is not President Sako, it's not Secretary Chris. The interim government, maybe when I don't miss the ideology, make una make those phone calls very well. Tell people, say, make una not follow Prince J.K. again. Look, I don't tell una. Say, this revolution, I don't get 140 people that they watch me as some people that they watch me now. But I was in the truth. People that they do call, no watch me. More than make that call. Tell people more, say me they know, because the day where I go descend for unveil certain things for inside this or interim government, when I go look me like I'm a madman, I'm sitting quiet now. Just like I don't start for Fako, now because I want things to straight. You go imagine, say, we go to raise money to give people. We want action. You don't make me proud in my county. No action they happen for my county. I am quiet. Now, most of you don't look the interim government now, they say some God. No, the interim government is not those working there. It's the blood of Ambazonians. The interim government is not though. You might hate me, you might dislike me, but that's me. I don't owe you. You don't owe me. You did not bring me to this revolution. I'm here to defend my dignity. Money, where I am from, the country I live, the one good thing I've learned is money is not everything. Your dignity should never be messed up. That's what I've been taught in my life. If money be the everything, you see people for America, money not outing for them. People for UK, money not outing for them. But some man don't ask and say, Prince, why maybe you know about my friends, they don't call me. They don't ask and say, why be say you never go take your own. But the country I'm in, the one principle they don't teach we. Now say money is not everything. And that's why Africans are suffering today. If you look even our women, some of our women in Europe, because of money, we have lost respect in the whole world. Because of money. We don't have, even the Indians and the Chinese, they have respect more than Africans now in the whole world, because an African man, they only think now money, 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 money. And before you get money, if you don't take time, you destroy your loyalty, you destroy your respect. But if you keep your dignity and you get money, that money is worth everything. That's where Africans fail. That's where we fail. So that was the one great thing I don't learn here. Now, most of una be there. Una be hear me that time, I dey shout, call people, say people don't do good things. But some of you, my brothers from the grassland, I tell una be very big hypocrites. Very big hypocrites. Una go come for under my post when I make post. You can shout, oh, Prince J. You can be a look. I follow up the thing. I show some my comrade laugh. It's a Prince J. Carr. Some of our brothers from the grassland, una get for change una say before Amazonia free. I'm telling you the truth. Una go come for under my post. And President Sako has done this. President Sako has done this. But the same people, we just do some studies. I think 2 days ago, with some of my sacred comrade. We say more carry out studies for see how Amazonian they act amongst we. You see people, they'll come for my post, people where I know them. No, president has taken over Fako. President has taken over Fako. President, what Tanya Galaba, things that have to stop Nation Cup have already been in place. Things the way they get for stop Nation Cup, no be today. Ma tell you, it's not today, we plant it. All this nonsense you hear people talking about, and what will happen, I don't talk for my video, no be 1, no be 2 times. Thing where they do for Fako, no be Nation Cup this way, we go give fund back money, fund back disgrace we. This one, when I know they see me at the camp for Facebook, again can do. Thing where go happen for Fako, we too, we need respect. Thing where go happen for Fako, we don't be planned 3 months ago. I tell Achiri Atanga and Sikot where they call me for back. I tell them, say, thing will get for happen for Fako, if it don't be planned long ago, all those things that they see, Comrade Willie know. Comrade Willie of Man, you know. That's one strong comrade who you know the sea. He know they mix with politics. Comrade Willie of Manu, he was one of the strong people who they even help with. Tiwa, we don't plan for Fako, if it don't be planned 2 months ago, because we see say the defense of the interim government was very dormant. We see and say the interim government, the defense was very dormant. And it's like it's not even a disgrace, because I don't know. It's like the president, not just even the president self, I know they understand. Because we wouldn't now, she don't quiet. For example, people don't come talk about Reverend Asong. But I don't tell you all actions where they happen for Fako, now Reverend Asong. All. I will not lie you. If Achiri Atanga they true, maybe people make posts. I tell you last week what you get happen for Fako, but we don't come out and talk. But because of the ADS style, they begin to even vex. They begin to vex because the audio way Sylvester be make, he talks say picking them back with the picking they don't fight. Now I want to tell you say back with the picking they don't start fight, and the thing they want I know they do now they do them. So when una go she done, from bad go she done, they take glory for the picking them. Not to say back with the picking they don't start fight. Maybe that the secret that will never tell una, I tell you now for Facebook, may you hear. And not the only back with the picking they fight with some of my brother too from grassland, they fight for Fako. It was such a very shameful thing. We therefore inside Fako, I did raised money, I did support where brothers them all. But when I still go for back, when I did kidnap the people of Fako. Una di kidnap the people of Ako. Kidnap them, you take ransom. Most of una don't build houses. Build houses, get cocoa farms. The dirty we our own name. How you think say when you dirty we our name, we will get anxiety for come life? How? How you think say when you dirty we our name for we our own people, we go get anxiety for come do live show? How you think so? How you think? We go buy materials. We go hear kind news for 2 years. All una be the coach for course everything. Today for code don't rise. Person where we don't be they know the do job. Most is all of una know the thing. The thing first pass me. It shocked me because when I make one post, you hear all man go come under. Oh, President Sako did this. The same people when I don't know. I just look at laugh. When people they go do when form by whether na FAA waiting go do a on post, you hear they will go for they go comment. Nobody no go talk nothing. Is that the Ambazonia want to build of hypocrisy? Is that the Ambazonia we want to build? Is that it? There is nothing like grassland is divisive. Is the word we use. Grassland and coastal land. It's not graphy. I don't preach what I don't practice. I don't preach. As someone from this, so I don't know why I don't preach what I don't practice. There is no divisive language here. There is no divisive language as I see from your comment. Grassland is those from the grass region. Coastal land is those for Konawata. Very simple. Grassland is normal. Don't come here and you want to, except you want to bring the division. Grassland are those from the grassland region. It's simple. Don't come here and. So the coastal region are those for Konawata. Now, this is what I want to tell you. This is what I want to say. Yeah, no, Uchemba, kidnapping is very, very good. Come on, which IG, what will leave me with about IG? Say complain about IG. What IG? IG is not people. IG, when we complain, we are defending the blood of Amazonia. Don't come and say complain about IG. Which be IG? You want to build some monsters like the Tetobia, you say IG? What do you mean like don't complain about IG in the public? What do you mean about that? Donald Trump, when they post a tweet for under, most of you go and comment. Is Donald Trump different? These Amazonians are terrible. This is how they made and they turn out beer to become a monster. Don't complain, don't post about IG. Don't do this about IG. Is IG the individual? IG is not individual. IG is the blood of the people. Don't come here and say, don't. That's the same thing. That's the same thing. Don't complain about the IG. Don't complain. It's IG. Who is IG? Is it today we started criticizing this government? What nonsense is this? Oh, more than make us so go build another Sisekwayo Tabe. This is terrible. No, don't complain about the IG. No, don't complain. People are there doing terrible things. No, don't complain. Look, this IG will straighten it up. That's why some of us do not belong to it. They can go and do their calls. This IG is not people. This IG is the blood of Amazonia. Know that. And we can kick all of them from that IG and bring new people. Let me tell you, we can kick all of them out. Some of you are the one bedding and tomorrow you bring some dictators. We can kick all of them out if they don't do their job. Look, let me tell you something. You see me, Prince? Why I've never belonged to a government is because I want to stand straight. Don't come to me. I've been watching this comment. IG. IG is not body. IG is the blood of Amazonians. You see what we call government? That's what Americans are doing. Struggling to defend the blood of those who have died for those countries. You come here calling about somebody who is staying very good in America or staying somewhere. You come and say IG. When we call IG, we talk about people. Don't come. Look, you see the way we did Milan Atem. Very soon, I'll bring some people, 1 or 2 people from that government who have stolen money, who has been covered. I will bring them soon. Because I see like there's so much interest in this revolution. Especially now that people feel like, oh, they have suppressed ADF, they can do that. That's what I was saying yesterday. You look, for example, let me go tell you some bitter truth. You see, of recent, I was telling, I will tell, oh, I'm change for Pigeon. Say, would you build some ayabacho them inside this we are interim government? I will talk and be the joke. The same attitude we formed by the do now for co-action are the same thing we men do they do for update for Menchum. Just check them. We get inside, if all, ask yourself, say, go for inside the counties them. When they want change security chief, now only few that they change. The rest, they know they want come out. We talk that talk for some small meeting yesterday. Defense chiefs them, they know the one green change. And then you will not call you for consent. Defense chief, so the interim government don't decide, say, when you don't be in a defense chief, they don't feel leave you where you go because you know plenty secret. If you start bet people for this war, that means say we'll not go win. Look, this war is not controlled by people. To hell with any of you defense chief. If we lose all we. If we fail, we succeed as a people. Let me tell you, this is the same motto we said it to Tapang. This is the same motto we said it to Ayaba. I see the interim government or people working in that government trying to pet some of you. Like what Chairman Ebenezer said yesterday. And when we move those who are in the defense, we still keep them because of somewhere. Or like I hear maybe what the interim government or the president is trying to do, to pet some of you from the defense in the name that when they let you go, look, the revolution is in your heart. You can go to your whatever. I'm still saying it today. Look, the way we did to Ayabacho, some of you inside this county, your own go worst. Your own go worst. Some of you, I don't already hear some of you, I don't move in a family, they descend from Nigeria. I did laugh and I laugh. The way, look, I said that the way I attack Ayaba, the way I talk about Eric, the way I talk about Makongo, some of you not go be different. Not go worst. Some of you not go be different. Most of you, you have that same spirit, like the Yingfu, the Ayaba, and the others. Now, you not show your color. You don't go hide under counties and LGA. Then for them now, you manifest your color. All the defense chairs, then when they don't decide for change them, none of them they want change. None of them they want change. All the defense. All the defense them, when they want change them, most of them know they want change. Why? Because they under the counties and LGA, they struggle for build the same Ayaba own system. Now the interim government don't fear. Say no, if they kick them out, they will go turn another Ayaba. My brother, we are fighting this war for the benefit of our people. Mateuna, maybe Bishop John no be telling which Ashu Kingsley, they be one do ye. We no be been a good thing because of the war. We be young people, eh? By then, we'll be taking a bad thing, and yes, it was bad. Where they go take Bishop Johnny Papa from their house. They go arrest Bishop Johnny Papa. We condemn that one. Now, for tell you how some people, they think about this revolution. So, that interim government won't have the CD. No be about some person where they under. And me, I don't care how you destroy my name. The one thing I want to know is, I don't care which tribe you're from. I don't care which village you're from. If so long as you can make me proud in my own county, Fako, and for my people to respect me, I will give you all. I will work for you to do the job. That's me. That's my small principle. And that's my principle where I don't use that for the whole this revolution. I don't care which tribe you're from. I don't care which village you're from. I don't care who you are. But so long as you can give me Southern Cameroons free and give me the respect, restore the dignity of my people, my brother, I will support you. If you look, that motto I've told you, that's my motto, which I've never told you any day, but that's my motto that has been carrying me throughout the revolution. I don't care where you are from. I don't care who you are, but so long as you can give me a Southern Cameroon to make me prince proud in front of my people, I will. You see why I stood against Isiku and the others? You see why I stood against? If you come here, you talk nonsense, I block you. I'm not the beg views. I'm not the beg you for watch. I'm not the beg you for share. If you want share, you share. You don't want to share, good. I'm not the come here for beg you for do something. If me, I know the chop some. If you see all my day, $5 popcorn, everything, you see me all it go na for water. I know the benefit. I don't benefit nothing from the revolution. I don't. I work because I want to earn respect from my people. That's my own goal. I want my people to get respect and see that I fought something good for them. I don't want my people to end up look me like a fool, that I did not get respect from them. Then you end up destroying my image, making me look like a worse traitor, an enemy. No, 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 no. I don't want that. If you look, every person I've supported in this revolution are those who have stood for the interests of the people. I supported Pastor Sang. You could see Pastor Sang was there. I stood behind him as a leader for the people. I stood for Siseko when he was for the people. When Siseko went off, I bullshitted Siseko. If you look my attitude, even President Sako, that's what I will do the day he messes up. You never doubt that I thought I stood for this, whether I support those in that government. That's my attitude. If you have watched me from the beginning, you will know Prince J. That's I am. So long as you give me respect in front of my people, I will cherish you. Why you see me talking about Reverend Asong today is because she's giving me respect. Nobody is insulting me, but somebody is busy going somewhere to go and lie. Yeah, Fako action this, Fako action that, Fako action this, Fako action that. Until now, I see me for carrying, I just sit and say, well, it's good. But don't make the boys who are doing this job, because when they do, they like those actions to give them credit. Don't make the boys who are doing them get angry, because you have been there, you were not doing nothing. You have collected thousands. Imagine, since the days of county by county, Fako County raised almost 100,000 pounds. Fako thousand raised almost 100,000 pounds. But you know, instead of 100,000 pounds, instead of 100,000 pounds were insulted. Do you know that? Instead of 100,000 pounds, people make me fool, and then I still sit in that 100,000 pounds Fako County raise. I still sit behind. You kidnap my chiefs. I sit quiet. I say no. That means you take me to be a fool. Even Eric Tato, which I shared some things before I bullshitted him away. Eric Tato did not do me that. You come to my county. I go online. I work money. I give you. I look for donors to contribute. I give it to you. You go there. You don't do nothing. You go behind. You kidnap my chiefs. The chiefs are even supporting the revolution secretly. I tell you how my chiefs have been locked up. I tell you how my chiefs are. You go behind, you kidnap my chiefs. You kidnap individuals in Fako. I sit quiet. I think you want to use the money to get more things. But instead, the boys were not even able to get AKs. Nothing. I will be laughed at. And then instead, you were busy playing your games. I get information from bus drivers. They pay you money, bus drivers. Cocoa farmers pay you money. Before somebody builds the house, they pay. Most of you have big mobile money accounts in ground zero. Transactions here and there. One glory I don't get. People look at me to be stupid. My friends are telling me, you don't be a rich man, eh? I ask them, wow, what rich am I rich? What rich this Prince J? I work now Bambe for Europe. I'm just supporting so that better things, life could change for you all back home. Prince J, you don't reach. But Amber Boy, then they control Coco Bush. Amber Boy, them a bus driver, that they pay Amber Boy the money. Before you want B house for inside a Saudi Fako, you must give Amber Boy the money. The money doesn't come to the ESCO. The money doesn't come anywhere. I want to make phone calls, follow up. The money went to restoration fighters. But no action doesn't still come to defend the interest of those from Fako who are supporting the revolution. For 2 years, suddenly they take you out. We think you cannot do the job. We bring a woman. You go now, you spend your days behind using tribalism to destroy. No, they are tribalistic. They want to kick people from the grassland out of Fako. They don't want Fako people from the grassland to be in Fako. No, they are tribalistic. Prince J. Carr, Reverend Asong said Bamenda people should leave. My brother, when you could not deliver, now that woman came for 5 months. Bring the field marshal style. We start hearing actions everywhere. Now you become a Facebook activist. You have become a Facebook activist, working every day, picking action. You do this, you do that. Aye. And then we want to talk. No. Let the president come and take over Fako. Because there are many people in that interim government which their interests are there, because some of them in that interim government, them too, they have their own mobile money accounts in ground zero, which money move from hand to hand when cocoa farmers and others give them money. And then you look me like fool. You look us like fool. So we should be laughed by our own people. Now we have brought people who are doing the job. You want to destroy their focus. My brother, let me tell you. Me, I don't mess. Look, the restoration forces which were in a corner, they are more of thieves. And I will not lie you here. Maybe the interim government want to pamper them. The restoration forces in a corner, there are some few which are good, which do job, but especially the head of the group left Boya prison. He has made money. Now we are here, he's building houses everywhere, controlling farmers, Sagat. Kidnapping our own people from Fako, which is something which most of you in this revolution, you refuse that it should not be done in your own county. Even the chief that died, before the other two could be released, 5 million was paid. Fako has become a money-making ground. Now we bring a woman, which is from a place where fighters don't know about money. Fighters know about action. You go and bring tribalism. My brother, Guzang will be very small, eh? Guzang will be small. I told you that, and I've said it here, that any kidnapping that happens in Fako, I know. The day they do it, you know that they say Prince J. Carr. I don't want to talk. Guzang will be very small if you date my image. When I don't take the money for a very long time, I've been very quiet. Very, very quiet. I was thinking when I take that money, so now for do better thing, for defend the image of the people of Fako. The chiefs, they call you behind, they send you money. Some were even attacked. The people of Fako secretly, they know most of your mobile money. They send you money. You go do arrangement with the Munya chief. 19 million paid into your account. Chief Indi, that no one gunshot will happen in Munya. No one. No Fako ESCO member knows about that transaction. But the way I see the interim government doing, it's like they know about that transaction because there are some secrets which we know. There are some secrets which we know, which Ambazonia people will not like to hear. There are some secrets. So if you know you have been part of a Judas gang, better sign up your resignation letter. Better sign up your resignation, because my trip to Boya will not repeat itself in this world draft. It's a lie. We know counties who are doing jobs. We know Boyo. We know Goketunja. We know Mbui. We know those who are doing jobs in this revolution. We know Lebialem. Most of you are part of this politics. Your county doesn't have nothing. Look, even yours. I don't want to be going. Look, the Secretary of Defense. What's happening in this county? Look them. What's happening? Come to Fako. Come and see. All those who are in defense don't want to go. Tony have tied in Meme. Tony have tied in Meme like stone. He doesn't want to leave. Most of you look ask, where's Pony Long? You guys don't know. I don't want to even be talking about those things because you and Bazonia, what Nambere and Sikot said is very true for some of you. When a prominent activist goes, most of you don't even ask your question that day. Let's dig. That means the day me Prince Jeka will just go. It will be like, oh, they'll just come and write one post. Prince Jeka don't collect your money for La Republic. All una tuna go believe. All una. All una tuna go believe. All una. Is that how you stand as a patriot? Is that how? When somebody can't talk about something, try to find out what is going on. Try to find out what the hell is going on. The 3 bread baskets of Southern Cameroon have been held by some people in that defense. And the Secretary of Defense is not doing nothing. Because it's like his own, I don't want to go to it, I don't want to bring the cat out of, but it's like his own pocket is getting heavy. Yeah, Because when the body is sick, that means the head knows the problem of the body. It's like the Secretary of Defense knows more of what is happening. Activists have just go quiet. Why should I let activists go quiet? Because their defense people have stick to power. This revolution was supposed to be built in a way that if you cannot do, be President Sako, be Secretary Chris, be whoever, if you cannot do, you are able to transit power to another person. That's how this revolution has to be. That's how this revolution has to be. We have not yet to build the kind of BR system. It will never happen in Southern Cameroon when me, this prince, I'm still alive, that we build this kind of like republic system. If you cannot deliver, and I said it, this war draft will be the last, and thank God they're already delivering. Me, I don't mix my word. I created one platform in this revolution and it's merciful truth. And that's what I will do to the day this revolution ends. I will stand for that truth and I will stand for it. So if you all, they don't do this war draft after what happened to my Titu Boya, which I don't want to go to details. If they don't correct the mistake with this war draft by covering some thieves in the name that if they leave them go, they have some people, which most of them don't even control the people. How do you control boys when they can stand and talk to the interim government, to the president anyhow? Insult the man. Or how can you control boys when you come, like what most of you come and comment on my page? Oh, Prince, the president said no, he will take over FACO. Then who is FACO action? I heard some people even commenting it on my Miss Mefo page. Who is FACO action? They ask, which group 2 is this? I did not see none of you go on and say, no, we don't know this group. No, the president has taken over FACO. I did not hear it. I was baffled. Then I tried to even cross-check on the posts. Nobody goes to any of that FACO action thing and say nonsense. It was like it was a coup d'etat. You come when Prince Jeka post, when I talk anything about the Asson, pap, you attack. No, the president has said, it's like they have created some fake profiles. No, the president, they promote the president. But you go, you're promoting FACO action. Where FACO action don't even control nobody. They don't control nobody on the ground. Who do they control? If FACO action control people, what happened in Mautu? Where were they? Where were they? They have good sticks. All the money we raised in FACO was sent only to Mountain Lion. That was the greatest mistake which we made and which we are destroying now. All the money we ever raised in FACO, and then somebody will come and stand and open the mouth and say, me, Prince, I'm tribalistic. All the money we ever raised, even Watana Wata. Look, my comrade, Fide, the small money we give them, even look Eriko, the action with money we sent Eriko yesterday, the action was done today. He sent me pictures from Meme. Look, Fide, my brother Fide from is in Mezam. When Fide takes money, we hear stories up in Bafut everywhere he takes. But the money we gave FACO, more than $3,000 for Watana Wata, till today, we not hear no story. All the 100,000 pounds we send for FACO County, for sticks, or everything in the Mountain Lion, they went and attacked Mautu. They don't. The general of the so-called told the chairman of FACO that now Fombat is the one that they control that side, and that they will never shoot no gun in Munya go upwards. What arrant nonsense. What arrant nonsense. That no economic sabotage will be done. What nonsense. What nonsense. You cannot control. You could not do nothing. When you were there, all the monies, all the equipments there held. But you think that God has a way of doing things. I've said it. Those boys, if they dare kidnap one person, they'll be wiped out. I know they mix my word. May I just hear some one day. And I'm not hiding it. I like promoting people who give me action. You see Reverend Asson? She's a woman. She's a woman, but with the heart for the revolution. And she doesn't mix debt. Nah, if you ask Mark Barata, then they will tell you. Even Eric, if you ask them, they will tell you. She doesn't care. Yes, she might be very angry when she wants to talk. That's how women are. But she does. The only one thing I like of her is her merciful truth. If she sees a snake, she calls a snake a snake. If she sees a snake, she calls a snake a snake. I like those kind of people. She doesn't go and pamper. Maybe the interim government is thinking that because most of those inside the cabinet are our brothers from one particular place, if they move them, they will not contribute to the revolution. And so what? Ambazonia have enough money. Let me tell you, if this defense is well coordinated, we don't need one kobo from diaspora to fight for Ambazonia freedom. You see this defense? You see this defense of Southern Cameroon, which were fighting to go under the county for it to be coordinated and brought under this IG institution. If it is well coordinated, I'm telling you, my people, you don't need 100. You will not even need diaspora to give money for this revolution to be free. Ambazonia has money. Ambazonia has money, but there are some devilish people which they have gone under that county. Very devilish. They have gone and sat under the county and the LGA. They are building their empire. They are building their own. I'm telling you. That's why you see, we have said that we'll destroy all those things. All will be destroyed. All will be destroyed. So my fellow people of Southern Cameroon, some of my patriots, I'm saying this, not all, my brothers from the grassland, I love you. I'm calling it grassland. That was the name our grandfathers called it, not savannah. Grassland doesn't mean graphy. Grassland. Grassland. If you tell anybody, even in Europe, that you are from the grassland, the man will think you're from heaven. All names are about the ideologies in your brain. Grassland. That man gonna say the play where you come out, they hold that place less in a football field. That's the truth. And that's the name our fathers used. Even the day I read the book in my grandfather's library, the people from the grassland, I took the book out, I said, grassland away from here. They say, no, grassland away Frenchman don't change and say graphy. Hey! Then I knew that this world is evil. If you tell anybody, I'm from grassland. Grass? You know, if only the way the man go picture the place, he go say the whole place, the grass, they don't be shaved. It just they cool. Not to talk of now we don't get Android where you feel arrange good picture. If you give me, say, I'm a web designer, say I make picture of grassland. If I make you picture here, you go not say paradise small. Because I go make you the grassland, arrange them, the horses, the way they come up from Menchum, those nice horses, the cows them, the mama, the way they plant carrot, potatoes, Irish, beans, everything is just the cold nature of the place, the natural forest. Then some man will take and hear you and start thinking, no. Just like the coastal region, a land of water, everywhere, have flying boats. It's all about the mindset. It's all about here. We will not bring out those names now. Don't tell me activists are not to dictate. Who told you that we activists were them? We activists were never fools. So, Uchimba. Let me tell you, we don't dictate to the people of Ambazonia, but we open their mind for them to choose better. Just like how the interim government doesn't dictate to the people of Ambazonia. If you don't know, that's how it happens. Activists are to open the eyes of the people to see. We are not there to answer yes, sir, yes, bro. We have never done that. Those activists before, that's why we could straighten the interim government. That's why we're able to stand and tell Milan Atem you are a thief. And that's why even when the nonsense happened, if all activists were, oh, yes, sir. Yes, sir. Because you fear say, make some person no can move some letter. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We're never like that. That's why Sese could not succeed. If activists they were yes, sir, Sese could have succeeded to bring down this government which we are supporting today. So no activists played major role, and we will still stand to that point today. We don't answer yes, sir. I will not, and I don't know if others, but I have never answered yes, sir. I see my own vision of what is good. I say to the people, the interim government sees its own. If they want to do their own, fine. But if there are certain things which when it's not done right, we keep ourselves out of that shield because the interim government is not names. The interim government is not the members of cabinet. The interim government is the blood of Amazonia. So if we see you playing politics, if we see you doing... Now, I've not given threats. I gave threats to thieves. Uchemba, I gave threat to thieves, which are turning out to say they are restoration forces. But they have kidnapped thousands of people in Fako. They have never reported 100 francs to the ESCO of Fako. I give that threat. And I say if it happens again, Guzang will repeat itself. Because they'll be taken out. I said it, that one, and I'm not mixing my word. It's not about kidnapping. When you kidnap, better kidnap as a thief, but don't kidnap people who support. Don't kidnap people and you don't report. If you want to kidnap people, yeah, if you are in the diaspora, you don't support the revolution, they can take you. If you are not supporting the revolution on ground zero, you are informal, they can kidnap you. And when you kidnap the person who is not supporting, if he supports, inform the county. That's a chain of command. Don't go and collect. Then the county is there. The county doesn't know money has been collected. You know. For example, what happened in Monia? If I'm not the son of the soil, will I know money passed hands in Monia almost 1 month ago in December? Which the chief met this guy, which Fombat said is controlling, that is the General Sagat. But the thing they do it, I told him before, I said, the day I will rise in front of you, I started it not openly. If you tell Fomba will tell you. I started it in the back door in meetings. When we come to meetings, I started telling him that what you're doing. No, he said, I don't know. The boys, they don't tell me. The boys did this and that. I say, it's a lie. It's a lie. And Gabonese can confirm to you all. Gabonese will tell you. They do counts of things down there. I sit there, they don't know. The people contact my Facebook and give me the information. The governor, the assistant to the governor, which was arrested. Do you know how much the person paid? I think that was 2000 and this. Do you know how much the person paid? The professor they took. Do you know how much the professor gave? All those government officials which arrested in Fako, do you know how much? Do you know how much? Nothing was reported to Fako County. We still going to ask the interim government for money. We're going to ask people for money. I was just sitting quiet. Now, Reverend Atong has come. Those things have stopped. Have you been hearing kidnapping apart from this chief, which they did? And they collected 5 million from the other chiefs, 2 chiefs who were left. 5 million. 5 before they could leave the 2 chiefs. 5 million. So has Fako County become the bread farm when people come? Have you asked yourself, why is it that it's only in Fako and Meme where generals build houses in war? The Secretary of Defense is there, smiling. No, we cannot let them go because of this. They are worse than Ayabacho. They are worse. They are worse than Ayaba. They are worse than Ayabacho. They are worse. I'm not like you. They are worse than Ayabacho. They are worst. They are worse than Ayabacho. Me, I'm somebody they are worst. Ayabacho one is even better. You see how their boys are even struggling. They struggle for get the guns. Ayabacho even better. Some of them who are operating defense in those counties, they are worse than Ayabacho. They are worse. Maybe they even have a chain of command. Maybe they link it to Ayaba. Maybe they link it. They control cocoa farms. All those money was supposed to be going to the resource mobilization. I said, Dosma, Irene, no, this thing is happening. People are quiet because people are benefiting. Quiet. Why Bamboo the day, Bambe the day for Facebook, they work with the race money, they still can't collect them. We there with the struggle, same revolution go. They real done the day for back, they she done. Their face, not their Facebook. La Republic no know them. La Republic never even know their names. They've even changed name, use different passport, they enter Cameroon, enjoy life. Hey, Lord, Joshua, don't suffer. The day will descend there, it will be worst. They've even changed their name. Easy now. With the money they have stolen, they can go to even Ghana or anywhere. They change passport, change different name. They will give the nana. They enter La Republic. With the money they don't thief and for we, they go to enjoy life. Then with the fear, interim government, the fear, say no, may they don't leave the people, may the people they come out. Because they put the come out, could be like Ayabacho. Ayabacho face they open. La Republic no Ayabacho. Tapang, La Republic no Tapang. La Republic no Mark. La Republic no all those people. Those that they handle this thing, I be asked last time for interim government. I said, give us the faces of all those where they handle the first for all the counties. May we put outside. Even the form but why they didn't talk here, like Republic no face. But la Republic no Tony. Plenty the day for another LG, la Republic no know them. We want all their faces. May we publish. May they keep them to them for airport. Because your name, if you change your name, then we come here, we're talking what? Man, see, I just beg you. I told you guys last time, I said anything, I told even Achiri them. I said anything happening in Fako from I said it in December, is Reverend Asong's hard work that she's doing. You can call her any name, but it is a handwork. And she did not plan it today. She did it long time. With her own hard-earned money before the people of Fako are coming to. This one, I like when somebody does something, I appreciate. She used her hard-earned money. If tomorrow two mess up, I go come for the Facebook and call the name. I know the miss. She used her hard-earned money to prepare with the chairman of Fako, Molangumba, and the Fako security team. So man only talk for you tomorrow. They can start put the chairman of Fako, the security team, the vice chair of Fako, Basamoto. All of them, they gathered. They saw the game. I'm calling Reverend Asong name because she's the security chief. But it's not only her. Don't take the message. There are many people behind her. I'm there too. So let me not call Reverend Asong here. You think she's the almighty like I used to call Fombat. No, it's not only Reverend Asong. There are many. Fako chairman is playing a very good role because those boys insulted him to a fault. Even the vice chair Basamoto. They are doing it. That's why you see they don't talk. But all the things you see happening there is not somebody, it's them. The materials which have come into Fako, they are the ones. And they are more. That's why I'm telling you, I know the miss. Don't boy them for mountain where they go harass people. If they try, they go not say, Tiwe don't come for Fako now, past where they get them. Yeah. And I'm proud of that team. They have done it good. Thing where we get for Fako, for that mountain lion now. Are you not hearing the popcorn every year? You know the year una money. Me, I like when I can't take una money, me una money give action. I don't like to come and take $5 from you for popcorn that tomorrow I don't do. All those Watana movement, which is made up of a very good project department. We want that any money we collect from you, we should not be like thieves. We should be accountable to you, our people. We should learn to put you a new sense of thinking in your brain. I cannot come here and collect you money, and then I go out, and then I cannot deliver. No. But I'm happy with those in Watana. From our treasury, the chairman of Goketunja, he keeps every dime. He keeps every dime. That man is one of our oldest father in that group. But those are the people who make me know that not everybody from the grassland is the same. Chairman of Goketunja. I'm telling you, I've never known Chairman Frank, but his attitude with those I know inside Watana, Dr. Ngwambe and Fide, their attitudes. If that's how everybody from the grassland was, they call AA, especially Fide, he calls a spade a spade. If that's how all of them were, all of you, like, this revolution will be ABC. But some of you, you cannot change. The Frundi style is still in your blood. Some of you, when you hear they call somebody from that side, it's like they don't twinkle FM, Mount Cameroon FM for your body. You start ginger. But these people which have called their names, when they hear, they start think. They already know. They are heady think. They don't even know say whether they will come out from grassland or they are from coastal region. No. They put Ambazonia first. Last year we raised $40,000. Dollars. If not some brother them way, they will hold that money from the grassland. They will not finish their money. But chairman of Goketunja gave an account of that money. All. And when I come here, I raise money. I'm not scared. I'm not scared. Goketunja, it make news every day. Why should I be scared? Me, I like action. I like action that will push the people towards negotiation. I like it. You hear every news from Goketunja. You hear news from Bafut. Me, I'm a man from action. And if you cannot deliver the action, I cannot give you my money. That's why you see I stand against Fombat. That's why you see I stand. Fombat was a man giving us news. Classified. You now, you hear me talk about classified. Popcorn the holla everywhere. And I've said it in Victoria. There will be no Nations Cup. I'm not hiding it. Victoria is not a town of friendship. I've heard La République doing Calais Calais. I talk for English. I don't hear La République. I've heard La République doing Calais Calais my four. They are wasting their time. What is in Victoria is more than what they think. They can do their Calais 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 and Calais everywhere. But what is in Victoria wasn't done today. Victoria is not a town of friendship. It's a town of enemies. You cannot come into a city. Foreigners come and take all the businesses. Foreigners come and take over CDC, take over marketing board, take over Sonara. Where are the own children of Southern Cameroon? Then you go and name it town of friendship. Idiots accept those names. Not me, Prince. You go to Boya, name it town of hospitality. What did you name Yaoundé? What did you name Douala? Why did you not take Douala to be town of hospitality? No, because there you want to keep it for your own children. There you want to keep it. There you want to keep it for your own children. Then those who from the coastal region, what will you give them? Those from the coastal region, what will you give them? What? I'm sorry, me, I don't like me. Savannah doesn't sound sweet in my mouth. I'm sorry, even though the interim government, I like me coastal, grassland. I don't like equatorial. Those names sound so deep for me to. I like something that flows with my rhythm of activism. What flows with my rhythm of activism is grassland, coastal land. Grass, coastal. It almost want to rhyme the same. That's what I'm. But the interim government says Savannah, equatorial, and Midwestern and whichever. I don't know. So let me tell you, Victoria is not a town of friendship. Tell them to take the town of friendship to Betua. Let's see if the people of Betua will accept, or to the Bululand, or to Etondi. They will never. Go and tell them to make Yaoundé town of friendship. Let's hear. You come to Victoria because they have seen the people of Akko to be dormant. Come and put Victoria town of friendship. They see the water, natural sea. The one of Douala is a fake sea. They use crane every day to dig Douala. They say, no, let's migrate. Bamilikes abuse it, their only club. You, Victoria is a town. Before you want to know, you will not know again. Before you want to know, you will not know. That town must be owned by the children of that town. That town must be owned. And we, the children, will do what it has to take. Is it madness? You don't bring no investment to our town. You only migrate people. Are you crazy? You don't bring nothing. Deep sea port in Victoria, you take to Kribi. Cement depot in Geme, you take out. You only come there, come and do nonsense, do small charm. You send your brothers with heavy money to come and invest. So that when your brothers are full, they have occupied places, you use them that time to bring project. It will not work. Victoria is a town of enemies. And far we know yes, you go yek bam. That's simple. I don't mix my words. It was a land by my grandfathers, and I will fight to defend it, even if it means I don't come today. Even if it means I'll be buried this way, but I must fight to defend that land of my fathers. So know that what will be happening there will not be simple. They will not tell you to leave. Just like how you hear Goketunja, someday you will hear Victoria. That one, I tell you. Just like how you hear it, you will hear Victoria. Not one, not two, not three. So if you are there, watch your steps. Watch your steps. Stay home, and there is no African Nations Cup. This time we mean business. If you know you can do action in Victoria and you are in diaspora, come and be part. We will send you the money. I will bring you. I like action. I believe Ambazonian people trust me and they give me money. So I want to use the money right. You never hear say Prince Jeka don't buy some better thing. No. Now man Bambe, I chop myself. Money for Ambazonia, they go for Ambazonia. So that's just it. Coupe Maninguba, the person who contact me for Coupe Maninguba own, the person they say not be correct person, the person a lie person. So I get to investigate the person first. But I don't talk for Coupe Maninguba, and they say that they prepared, that they get do good thing. They give me complaint about how King Baraka King, what he be name again? Irene. How they mismanage money for day. But I don't talk with the chairman for Tombell and they say everything they under control for the. For Ambazonia war, my tell you now. Goketunja don't free. Bafut, you don't free. Boyo don't free. Mbui, you don't be liberated. Those counties, I don't call them so far. 4. Manu, 5. Don't be liberated. Momo and Mezam, they still dance. Mezam, go dey like boya because thief people too they dey for Mezam, no be small. Thief people, the other day I go party, my brother they for Mezam, they almost embarrass me. When I go drink small water, say kidnapping for Mezam, no be small. People they want come out as they want come, they start telling them from road. Say kidnapping for Mezam, no be small thing. But I tell them say we go straight in that one. If you know they support the revolution, they get right for take you. They get right for take you. But if you support, nobody no get right for kidnap you. Nobody no get right for kidnap you. And I don't see some very bad see they do with the worst past the Ayabacho, the world don't fight. Where they don't go hide on that county. We must dig them out. So Mezam and Momo, yeah, Chairman Jackson be do good job last time we were here for that this thing. When I hear news where CRTV shoot them and big side and they catch them, I know say a good job. That's what I did. Just like how you hear the small thing will just touch Victoria today. Oh, Mando Picam. I like that kind of show. When you hear say big places them, you do something big side, that's it. So chairman for Momo, he do small. We want to see more because Momo be get plenty money for World Draft. I expect the action according to the money where you get. Ndian, Fako don't wake up. Meme, he get problem. Meme, he get very serious problem. Tony, Dele Fombat. Tony Dele Fombat. Now, very serious problem. People, when they change them, they don't want hand over. They don't make interim government now the fear. Let's say interim government don't be take under coup d'etat. Interim government now the look the nana le ek. Those people that the corner so. Tony, Fombat, and then this guy for Menchum. They don't start the operator le yingfu. Interim government now they look them. But thank God say the one for Menchum, they don't already arrange it. If the worker lies, say don't bring this thing, give the thing for county, you know, the game. We don't attend more than 3 meetings for Menchum. And I'll be very happy to say yesterday the interim government, the chairman for the National Self-Defense Council, they did yesterday, they take good decision for Menchum. But I don't know about the one for this thing for Meme. We want to see Meme don't go sooner because the same attitude, they want to take the interim government hostage. Interim government now the fear saying if you leave them go, they don't know secret this and that. My brother, if you want to turn Ayabaton, you go see as the interim, you go see as the revolution go shifter you so. I don't know whether those they lead the revolution they fear. Me, I know the fear for bullshit anybody. Now, if Eric Tato, if Tapang, then who be Fom but who be Tony? Me, I know the fear not. Look, if Eric Tato and Tapang was one of the most viewed, even me for not if you compare Tapang. If this revolution shifter Tapang movie so out, who be Tony, who be Fom but? Who be you? When they go change you, say me you come on, you don't want to come on. And Ambazonia will not be like what Bia is doing. It will never be like that. If you are taken out, you leave. You help the other person come in. May they not take you out, you go start instigate tribalism, go start call boys and make boys and gather for back you. That's the same Bia spirit. The Ambazonia we must build, must be like the system where Nigeria get and Ghana. When your time reach for power, you don't come out there. If you don't come out, all man gather for your head. No go come out, interim government, go for back. Go say, you know, he knows so many secrets. If we just have to leave him. And so what? People have served in the United States of America. They leave their post. They go back to their home. They move freely. There was something happening. They need his intelligence. They call you back. They say you have been in this position and we need you. And the person served the nation willfully. Why is business for Ambazonia where they go to beg people? Why? Why is business of Ambazonia where they go to beg people? So they keep them. When they change you, you must leave. You must leave. You must leave. You hear interim government. You hear defense chair. They say, no. We have to keep them. If they go like that and with what they know and this and that. Normally, Once you have served in the government, you are part of the government, but you don't interrupt the government from moving. Not one day. You don't interrupt it. If you serve as in the America FBI or whatever, that title always remains as former. Former is because you keep history. If they need you, they will call you for history to be for you to come and give your own wisdom. For example, if America is facing a war, you see they mostly call them on CNN. They'll interview them. There was a general who fought in the American war in 19 this. General, what can you say? You start telling you history. If it's a classified thing, he will not say it online. The military will call him, he will drive and go to the barracks and tell them in those days we use this, we use that. Maybe the technique will go. But for Ambazonia, on the one way I see, it passed me. Interim government will keep them. He say, no, the new one, they will not feel just leave, they made a B. We don't create forum, made a B. When I create a forum, keep them, and then they continue for corrupt the good one, on for do how. Because any man will come new, get his own fresh ideology, his own fresh thing for do one. His own fresh thing. For example, America, they get new president. If Biden want to become the president, he has about how many days for all the organs for America for updating. You know, go here say we go creep some office for Donald Trump. Now lie. Donald Trump go find his own corner. Even Obama, where Donald Trump, Obama go right for Africa, go the paint in a house. George Bush them. They go the paint in a house. They way they go need them for give small advice. They go give. You know, come from Amazonia revolution. That means today, if they change some person or they change Secretary Chris or President Sako, we get for keep it because of a former president. No, one day, no, it happen. You leave. You go and find your job you be doing. The way we need you, we call you. That's a revolution. That's a revolution. But it's so sickening. And then you see Bishop John today didn't know the talk. He didn't say don't be in a political defense. It's just quiet. Very quiet. Very, very quiet. Very quiet. I know, let's keep them. Let's keep them. They're no more secret. Secret of Tifri. Secret of Tifri. Or maybe the resource mobilization, don't they collect money too from them? We don't know. May they tell we. But no, Mama Irene can do that. Because they do I'm go holla for you. That's why I'm not being part of any government. And if they like me, they go work and they spoil my name, work and scatter my. I don't care. I don't care. Those who have been changed by this revolution is the people's revolution. Not to be held by individuals and taken in hostage. No. We don't destroy those the way they want to hold the revolution hostage. And they suppose they want to hide under interim government for hold a hostage. We go destroy those people inside the interim government. If possible, move all the individuals and for day. When people are talking about stakeholders in the interim government, talking about stakeholders in the revolution, we attack them. We say Ambazonia is not a business. You cannot be talking about stakeholders. We cannot be talking about stakeholders. Ambazonia is not a business. We kill that one. When people want to cover, say we come outside, and then now people don't go under interim government because they refuse to know if you talk about them. Please, please. I don't just talk this one. Make una take time. I go leave una now. I go leave una now and make una stay blessed. I go to do most of this show because we have few patriots, but we have many demons. And the many demons, they want to try to corrupt the few patriots. So no, I go to do most of this show often. And when I talk about grassland, some, I know they ever conclude for all Amazonia, even for we get black legs, we get some few patriots. And be very careful, those few demons that they work out for you, go to see them, they find phone call, they struggle for do this and that. No. One day they follow the revolution with all your heart. So you must be very careful. A revolution is not won by majority, many people, but by few. If you watch the way Israelis they go war, when they want to go to war, they always take the few. Few, but they are very wise up here. 10 Israeli soldiers can sink the whole of a country. 10. 10. They don't take 1,000. 10 can do great things. That's how we need to be. So please, stay focused, stay concentrated. Support the revolution, support your country, but be very wise. Be very wise. Love you all and have a blissful evening. Don't forget, tomorrow we have El Clasico. $5 for popcorn. Tomorrow I'll be live. $5 for popcorn. Yeah. Those of you who have the Cash App is $Watana Wata. Please go inside and contribute. And remember, whatever you give will be used. Ambazonian is not an Ambazonia of affiliation. It's not an Ambazonia of tribe. It's an Ambazonia of pure-hearted people. People who want to stop suffering. People who want to stop slavery. People who want to see the freedom of Southern Cameroon away from this colonial French mentality and bondage. So go in. If you have the Cash App is $Watana. Drop what you have to drop. We'll continue. We need to straighten the revolution. Remember, before we win, many people will get out. Many. Don't hide the truth. Don't hide the truth in the pretext that they will use tribalism. There is no tribalism in Ambazonia. That's one thing you don't know. Because all the restoration fighters on the ground are supported by every person in every region. In every county. That's one truth most of you don't know. There is no tribalism when it concerns this war in Ground Zero. There is none. All our fathers support this revolution secretly. It's just that communications, they don't give you the direct information. Some of the restoration fighters, they lie a lot. And some of the defense chair, they are playing terrible politics on the ground with mobile money. So, my brothers, let's keep it up and let's put ourselves together. I love you all and have a great day.